Yo. Okay. The links are out. I repeat, the links are out. Showdown versus Roar. I said I'd stream every day this week. I'm a big fat liar. I didn't stream yesterday. I also like Top Gear, says Dean. First, by the way, hello, welcome, Jason Youngblood, to the Showdown versus Roar show. Something came up yesterday. Okay, here comes. Is there echo? Hello? Nope. Okay, we're fine. We got Jason Youngblood, we got Dean Stevens here. I sent the links out in both the DCW and the RUW Discord. And here comes Hyphen the Impregnator. He's going to be taking on Jey Uso. I do have a E-Federation Championship match filmed, which can take place as our first chat choice match today, as well as a Fatal 5-Way chat choice match where you can see Feck, RVD, and Mark Morgan in action, as well as some other men. Showdown versus Roar. I posted the card in the chat, and it is a big one. We'll have the Russian champion taking on the Intercontinental champion, the Kang of the Ring against the Tsar of the Ring, the Universal champion versus the Solar champion, and of course our kickoff match tonight, Jey Uso, the J, against Hyphen the Impregnator. Big clothesline by Hyphen. Of course, the Roar and Shakedown Tag Team Champions will be going head-to-head tonight as well. Big forearm by Jey. Back into the ring he goes. Look at this. Elbow combo and then a punch to the gut. Punch to the goot. How is the lag? I would love to know. If there's lag I gotta deal with. If everything's working fine. I got Hyphen. This is Dean. Okay. Reloading audio devices. Oh no. For some reason I cannot hear anything at the moment. That's not good. Whoosh. Yes, I'd say this isn't good. I actually cannot hear anything. But you guys can hear everything fine. Isn't Hyphen undefeated so far this season? Also no lag. Well, not a lot of matches have taken place this season. I can check win-loss records right now, though. And Hyphen is 2-1 because of his count-out loss against, well, AJ Styles at the King of the Ring tournament. He does have a loss. Even though it is by count-out, he has not been pinned or submitted. Kick out there by the Impregnator. Okay. Big DDT by Hyphen. I can hear the game. Okay. Good. Well, I can't hear anything for some reason. Don't know if that's a big deal or not. Shouldn't be. But I'm going to take advantage of that and take my headphones off. I'm a little more comfortable. Jay sees the sexy splash coming. Remember, the winners of these versus shows, they're trying to earn slots for their shows in the Executive Order Briefcase ladder match. Kenny Rodriguez, welcome to RUW. Showdown versus Roar. Big show. This is a first-time matchup, by the way. Jey Uso and Hyphen the Impregnator. Hyphen's never been a Showdown talent. Jey has always been a Showdown talent. And another super kick It's the second one this match by Jay. What is up, says Kenny. Not much other than this, a J bottom. Jay hits the J bottom. Hyphen holding his back cover here. And that is not enough. Hyphen says, what's your finisher, kid, so I can kick out of it. Jay now up to the top, looking to hit a big elbow. Hyphen coming a mile away. Big cover by the Impregnator. Yee. Dean Stevens, the only man who plays a bet so far. Stevens is going for Hyphen in this match. Kenny, Youngblood. Who do you guys think is going to take the win here? Big clothesline by Jay and another. Jay's already hit one J bottom. Big jumping clothesline. He's hit 2 super kicks. And a big up kick from the bottom by Hyphen. Now he's in charge. He might be thinking about a DBP. Changes his mind. Overhand punch. DBP. There it is. Wanted to soften him up a little bit. Cover here by Jay. Did you have your headphone audio on? Yeah, it was on. But I can't hear anything for some reason. So Hyphen lost once, and it was to lag, says the team. It's a good point. See what happened? I was getting some. I was getting crap audio on my end. So I unplugged my headset and plugged it back in, and all of a sudden, the sound's just gone. The sound is just gone. Not really a big problem. I don't really need it. You guys can just tell me what sounds good or bad. In a second, J bottom. Jay hits J bottom number 2, and Hyphen stays down for a 1-2, kick out at 3. Hyphen staying alive. His sheer hatred of Showdown is keeping him alive in this matchup. Hyphen going up to the top. Probably thinking about another sexy splash. Maybe a diving fist drop. We're about to find out. No, the leg drop. He heard me and he was like, I'm going to do neither. The diving leg drop off the top. Unable to put away Jay just yet. Very close. Yes, Hyphen's only loss was due to lag, and here it is. Classic Hyphen going for the brain damage. Jay saw it coming, perhaps. Big punch right to the face of his opponent. Jay now with Hyphen in the corner. Hyphen has talked a lot of shit about Showdown over the years, calling it the D show, C show. Jay has him in the corner again, goes for the gut kick, not going to happen. Hyphen saw it coming. Hyphen now has Jay in the opposite corner. It's the awesome clothesline. Cover here. Ooh, a little bit of skip there. A kick out by Jay. I can hear the game. No way. And a third J bottom. And Hyphen kicks out of 3 J bottoms. What's your finisher, kid? So I can bury it. Hyphen sheer hatred and contempt for Showdown, keeping him alive. Jay up to the top. Going back to basics. Maybe thinking about an Uso splash. No. Telling Hyphen to get up to his feet. Hyphen abides. Obliges, excuse me. Crossbody off the top, caught by Hyphen. The Impregnator drops him with the Netherlands' strongest slam, we'll call it. Follows Jay to the outside, up to the top goes Hyphen. Jay up to his feet, no. Hyphen misses a diving brain chop. Jay gets out of the way, back into the ring, both men. And a heavy Samoan drop by Jay. Wrench of the arm, going for the classic Uso DDT. Hyphen saw it coming. Arm drag after some lucha maneuvers. Picks him up. Michinoku driver, go for the cover after that. So it won Cesaro's first world championship. And a kick out by Jay. And here it is. The brain damage finally hits from Hyphen. But he's not going to go for the cover. Instead, working in the corner. Laugh if Hyphen gets transferred. Yeah, right. Drafted. And a second DBP incoming. No. Reversal. Clothesline by Jay. Lance uppercuts here, by the way. For some reason, my chat is coming in really late. I don't know why. But if you guys are saying there's no lag, then it's all good by me. Back elbows by Hyphen. Hyphen being kept alive by sheer hatred. Like I said before, he's kicked out of 3 J bottoms. Somehow, some way. And a big clothesline from the Impregnator lays out to Jay. Overhand punch, not going to happen. Jay with a big clothesline sends Hyphen to the outside. Jay's feeling something here. This appears to be an OMG Tope Suicida. Laying out the Impregnator on the outside. And this is only the first match of the show. 7-match card. A lot of champion versus champion going on, as it is Showdown and Roar. The two oldest shows, the two most prestigious shows in RUW. Going head to head here. Both shows have been around since the very beginning. Jay throws in Hyphen. Hyphen up to his feet, caught by Jay. Into the corner. And I think I know what Jay's thinking. In honor of his dead daddy, Rikishi. It's the ass bomb in the corner. The ATM, the ass to mouth lands, and Hyphen's down. Oh, and a last second kick out by the J. If you put away Hyphen out honor of the late Rikishi, that would have been something else. Instead, here it is, going for a 4th J bottom, center of the ring. No, the referee's distracted. Here it is, the referee distracted. The 4th J bottom. Still enough to put away Hyphen. Can't say I'm surprised. 4 J bottoms that Hyphen would stay down. There it was, the first super kick of the match. Jay thought he had it. How wrong he was. Kick out of 1 by the Impregnator. A big win for Jay here on Showdown versus Roar.
Here is your winner, Jay.
Let's see what I can do. I'm gonna switch my chat over to 3G. See if that changes anything. Jay gonna celebrate here after a big win in our first match. For some reason, my chat, when I'm looking at what you guys are saying, it reverted all the way back to I can hear the game, which is a lot of comments ago. Which is kind of worrying. Don't know why it would do that. Oh, here it is. Now it's loading with some comments. Hi, all sup land, so Hyphen came back after walking out. Ha ha ha. Yeah, Hyphen has now been pinned. Hyphen was still feeling the lag, says Dean. And here we go, our second match of the show. The RUW Cruiserweight Champion, Adam Kennedy, is here. He's feeling good about himself. Well, it's worth noting, Adam Kennedy has a 0-2 record at the moment, despite being Cruiserweight Champion. He lost in the Versus Flashpoint show against Austin Dynamite. And he lost at the Versus Venom show against Jason Youngblood. He was brutalized in both. It's worth noting, though, tonight is his first opponent that is also a cruiserweight like he is, Cedric Alexander, the former 2-time Universal Champion. Adam Kennedy thinking this might be his best shot yet. Like I said, going against a fellow cruiserweight. Her is the man who should be dead. Hyphen versus Lag in a steel cage next week. Yeah, it's possible. The match started lagging, so we walked out. I like that one. So, chat, what do you guys think about Cedric Alexander? Is he a nobody to you? Is he just some other cruiserweight? Did you like any of his matches? Inside or outside of the Fed, the WWE? And how do you feel about the fact Felix made him a 2-time Universal Champion? And his epic title over the Universal Championship with Keemstar back in Season 2. Here we go. Kennedy, the current Cruiserweight Champion, in his second reign with the belt, and a former Russian champion as well. Here it is, front neck lock. Fun fact. Northern Light suplex there. Goes for a kick. Not going to happen. Is a fun fact. Adam Kennedy is the last. Oh, beautiful backflip out of the back suplex into a running neck breaker. Cedric is not letting me talk. He's doing too much cool stuff. Adam Kennedy is the last Russian champion before Jimmy Uso. And that was all the way back in Season 3. That's how long Jimmy has held the Russian Championship. Big DDT by Kennedy. Kennedy, as I've mentioned before, second reign as Cruiserweight Champion, defeated Jimmy Kane in a fantastic Cruiserweight matchup at WrestleMania 2. Cedric is underrated. Cedric is okay. The champ is, how you doing? I mean, I like Cedric. How are you, Lance? I'm going Cedric. Okay. Good. Just reading some of the chat because, like I said, it's coming really late for me. In big chunks as well. Kick to the back of Kennedy's head. Wah. Indian Deathlock here from Alexander. Trying to get a submission out of Kennedy. Adam Kennedy is actually also, if we include the RWF Flashpoint reality, which we should, he was the first ever hardcore champion. It was an 8-man elimination match, I believe, for the hardcore championship. That was the first match for the title. That was the first championship decided because it was in the midst of the Grand Championship tournament. We got Tyler Flight here, Speedy Gamer. Speedy, good to see you. Looks like we're all here. Yeah, that's right. Lance will be wrestling in the main event against Daniel Bryan, Solar versus Universal Champion. It's our second match of the card. In the first match, Jay with an upset victory over Hyphen the Impregnator, but it took 4 Jay Bottoms and an OMG dive to the outside to do it, as well as 2 super kicks and an ass to mouth. The Kishi bomb in the corner. Raking on the eyes of Cedric, perhaps. Referee looking right at it, so I guess maybe he wasn't. Maybe scratching on the forehead. Either way, referee should probably look out for that. Back elbow by Cedric. Off the ropes comes Alexander into this swinging fisherman's neck breaker. Tyson Kidd, the second ever Cruiserweight Champion, won the belt with that very move. And then defended it with that move as well. Springboard clothesline. Alexander's going to miss, though. Kennedy sees it coming. There was a point where Tyson Kidd and Cesaro dominated the Roar brand, holding both the Cruiserweight and Heavyweight Championships at the same time. They went on to become Tag Team Champions after Cesaro became a 2-time Solar Champion, and Tyson Kidd was injured by Samoa Joe Uso. They actually vacated the belts. It's the only way anyone else on Raw or any other tag team had the chance to become champions. But it did lead to the record-breaking reign of Keemstar and Harper, as I've talked about before. There it is, the Season 6 special, the Superplex to the outside. Gotta think, as this is Kennedy's first cruiserweight opponent this season. This might be his best shot at winning. They're brawling on the outside. Also, if Cedric were to beat Kennedy here, maybe he could make his way to the Roar brand to get a shot at the title and another swinging Fisherman's Neckbreaker. Alexander's really determined to hit this. The springboard clothesline, signature Cedric move. Springboards off the top rope. No! Alexander misses. Completely his own fault. There it is. The half Nelson Bulldog. Classic Edge move. Kennedy, we all know, trained by Edge. Alexander's going to throw him to the outside. And he's posing. He's like, I meant to miss. He's showing off the guns. I can't believe someone beat me to making Cedric a main eventer. See, normally I would be happy to see Lance wrestle, but since he isn't on the same brand anymore, doesn't have the same feel. No disrespect to you, though, Lance. Here we go, front neck lock. Right into the Fujiwara armbar. MJF calls this salt of the earth because he can't pronounce Fujiwara, I assume. Beautiful Lucha Libre style head scissor whip there by Alexander, the former two-time Universal Champion. Yes, I like how IWA, that's the show with all the cruiserweights becoming the world champions. Or the top champions, or whatever you want to call it. There it is. Falling Angel. Kennedy's old finisher before he switched to the one-winged Angel. Not enough to put away Cedric. Big boot by Alexander. Alexander did well in his first round matchup against Peyton Peace. Peyton Peace did wind up winning the tournament. Alexander did not look too shabby in that match, though. And a big kick out by Kennedy. Full Nelson, what's he going for? A reversal into a stunner by Adam Kennedy. Northern Lights Sloopex. No cover. Kip up instead by Alexander, but no. Look at the men both exchanging punches. It ends with Kennedy on the ground. Back up to his feet quickly, though. Throwing his opponent into the corner. Definitely going for the one-winged Angel. Alexander sees it coming. Reversal. And a full Nelson sit-out face-buster cover by Alexander. And a kick out, perhaps a rope break there. Saves Kennedy, but he is done and dusted. That was his one shot so far. Going for the one-winged Angel in the corner. We know how effective that move is. Just put away Jon Moxley. And there it is, the lumbar check by Alexander. And that is it. One lumbar check gets it done here tonight. Cedric has pinned the Cruiserweight Champion. You guys all said the audio is good. Music and the in-game volume are not too loud or too low. Correct? Let's just boost things right into our next match as we see Cedric Alexander celebrate. Man could have a future title shot. We'll see. I don't even know what match this one is. Oh, I know what this is. My God, Cedric, what a botch. A botch. Okay. What I just realized is basically your Cruiserweight Champion versus mine. Oh, really? Cedric's your Cruiserweight Champion? Well, your Cruiserweight Champion just beat mine. I actually did not know that. Woo! Wrestling! What's up, everyone? Jason Youngblood is back. He's back. I gotta go for a while, but I will be back, says Speedy. YUS. Guess this means... Yes, guess this means my champ is better. Smug, says Dean. Well, I'd say so. Cedric Alexander did just put away the Roar Cruiserweight Champion with one lumbar check. What's up, everyone? Says Youngblood. Well, Jason, you might have noticed, but for some reason, my audio is way behind. not my audio, my chat. When I'm looking at the chat on my YouTube video, it's way behind for whatever reason. And here comes Big E, the former Universal Champion. This is a match I put together because I wanted to see these two big black former Universal Champions go at it. That's right, Bowiz versus Big E. I wanted the biggest, meatiest, blackest match I could possibly get between the Roar and Showdown brands. Jay and Hyphen went head-to-head in the first match because, well, I wanted to see that as well. Those are the two biggest names not already booked for tonight. One is Czar of the Ring versus King of the Ring. A bunch of champion versus champion matches on the show. The best cruiserweight on Showdown, in my opinion, is Cedric Alexander. So I put him against my best cruiserweight, well, in theory, the cruiserweight champion, Adam Kennedy. It is a high-profile show with the best against the best. On, like I said before, the two most prestigious brands here in RUW. My live chat feed is still behind for some reason. Hope it updates soon. Big E and Bowiz. Gut kick. No, both men went for gut kicks. Big E was faster, and he hits a big overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Down goes Bowiz. Break of the eyes by Bowiz. Bowiz Lesnar now. Overhead, going for a vertical suplex. Bowiz coming off a loss against Lance in a tables match for the Solar Championship. That was his rematch. Big E did very well for himself, making it to the finals of the Czar of the Ring tournament, where he was put down in the finals by Peyton Peace, who we talked about before. We'll see him later tonight. Czar of the Ring versus King of the Ring. That is Peace versus AJ Styles. Chinlock here by Bowiz. This episode's brought to you by Iced Coffee. Used to be brought to you by Seltzer a lot. That's what I drank during the shows. Or some people call it soda water. Running STO by Big E. So who's bigger, who's badder, and who's blacker, chat? Do you have Big E or do you have Bowiz in this one? Former top dogs of their respective brands. Shoots the half. Cover here. Referee down to his knees. And not even a one count. Big E kicks out. Not even a one. Gut wrench suplex by Bowiz. Bowiz shouldn't be taunting. Big E's going to take advantage of the big knee. Okay, here, it looks like my chat has updated. Here we go. Let's see what you guys have to say. What's up, everyone? What's up, Jason? Yo, Youngblood. Bo is thrown to the outside. How's everyone? Cedric is my golden champion, which is what I call my cruiserweight title. Okay, cool. Maybe go on your phone on different accounts, see if that works. 2-0 Showdown, by the way. Yes, that's true. Still need my revenge on Bowiz. I'll get to that someday, says Youngblood. That's right, Bowiz for a little bit was actually part of the Venom brand before getting transferred back to Roar. We did manage to separate Bowiz and Hyphen for a little bit. Big E started off the series on the Roar brand, believe it or not, separated from Kingston and Woods. Eventually did make his way to Showdown. Big back elbows there, gut kick by Bowiz. And a brutal powerbomb by Big E. Big E, a former Swedish champion, held the title back when it was a part of Showdown. Kick out by Bowiz. Boas has never actually held a singles title besides the Solar Championship. When he won the Solar Championship, that was the first time he had held a singles title. Besides, of course, the Chat Choice Championship, which is barely canon, and a big ending. The big ending stuffs Boas. Cover here. Not enough, says the referee. I see. I thought my chat updated, but I don't have anything since I'll get to that someday. Maybe that's accurate. Maybe it's not. We'll see. Into the corner goes Big E. Boas with a big running knee. Very, well, Brock Lesnar-esque. Not very surprising coming from Boas. Shoots the half cover by Boas. For now, I have business to attend to, as I'm finding out who's sending these threats and text messages. That's right. Jason Youngblood says he has hired a bodyguard, Mr. Bulletproof Cruz. We'll see what's going on with that. Youngblood says he's received multiple threatening messages. Says he has some ideas of who it might be. Biggie has Boas on the ropes and throws him right into them again. Hooey. Mexican takedown by Boas. This is match number 3 of the show. And we do have some chat choice matches lined up, including the E-Federation Championship on the line. Jodolph Schittler defending in a Elimination Chamber. So we might get to that by the end. Bo is up to the top, which means he might be thinking about hitting the Divine Intervention. No. Instead, he's waiting for this. Big E slowly up to his feet. Bo is now in position to make the jump, and a brain chop by the former Solar Champion. B lost his championship in an elimination fatal 4-way match at Ramblemania 2. He does have his rematch lined up. His rematch against the current Universal Champion in his second reign, Daniel Bryan. That will be happening on the Venom vs. Showdown show. Looking forward to that E-Fed match. Top guys' suspicions are Boas, are Boas, Speedy, and maybe, if he's still alive, Joey Russo. Oh my god, Joey Russo, that's right. Is Joey Russo the son or brother of Vince Russo? I forget. There was Damian Russo, right? Which, he was a wrestler, and he was... I forget the Russo family. Joey and Damian Russo. Big overhead belly to belly. The move that was able to put away Braun Strowman at the end of a horrific car crash match between the two men. The first round of the Czar of the Ring tournament. Stomp to the chest of Boas. Big clothesline. And another big clothesline to the chest of Boas. And look at this ultimate splash coming in from Big E. Very smart to target the midsection of Boas. Seeing as how much damage Lance has done to it recently. Boas' ribs, his sternum can't be in good condition. Boas looking to finish the match real quick. Divine Intervention. Excuse me, F3/5 Divine Intervention is a shooting star press. Sorry, guys. No, kick out by Big E. Flashpoint vs. Showdown is the last versus, right? No. Flashpoint vs. Showdown is next. And the last one is Venom vs. Showdown. Because I wanted to test out what order I want to do if I want to. Here it is, a second big ending coming in. And this is a titties exposed big ending. So this is like 3 times the damage. Cover here. No. I'm right. If I'm right in saying Boas loses, that's 3 defeats in a row. He's on a losing streak, potentially. That's right. Well, he... No. Oh, well, yeah, I guess. No, that would be 3 matches in a row. Yeah, you're right. Because the King of the Ring tournament. Here it is. Bashes him in the corner, takes him down. Dragon. Big E now is Boas. Because Boa's first match of the season was a win against the Destroyer in the Roar versus Flashpoint show. Right, he's trying to cheat to beat Big E. Boa's then lost to you in a tables match, and then lost to Nakamura by countout. You're right, so this would be a third loss in a row for Boaz. Not been pinned yet. Similar to Hyphen. Hyphen got pinned though tonight. Things could change for Boaz here. Maybe for Boaz it's time for a new finish. It's possible. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I want to test out whether or not I want Venom to be the 4th show or the 3rd show. So this week, Venom will be the 4th show. Last week it was the 3rd show. Flashpoint last week was the 4th. This week it's going to be the 3rd. Yes, so you're deciding to put either Venom or Flashpoint 4th. Yep. What up, Rams? Can't wait for Monday Night Roar. Welcome, I to the show. Roar versus Showdown here tonight in Boaz. Locking in the crotch, and you know what that means. It is time for the triple dickplex, or the teardrop suplexes if you want to be more technical with it. That is vintage Boaz Lesnar. And he's looking to hit a second F3 Fitz. Big E sees it coming. Titties exposed. Throws him to the corner. Back elbow by Boaz. Going for a belly-to-belly suplex, perhaps, instead of rake of the eyes. Running body block, but Boaz saw it coming. Hits a running STO. Down goes Big E in the battle of the big boys. Neither man can afford a loss here, which is why I didn't know if I even wanted to put this match together. Just two big boys, both need wins, and both are strong, but I decided, you know what? A movable object versus unstoppable force. Let's make it happen. And here we are with this match tonight. A chin lock on the ground by Big E. And these back elbows to the chest of Langston. Boaz now goes for a takedown. It looked like a double leg. Caught with a sprawl. Some strikes by Big E. Back body drop. Down goes Boaz. And Big E is slapping the exposed titties. Looking for the big ending here. Boaz not cooperating. Big back elbow. Punch to the head. And again, locks it in. Going for the dick plexes. The triple dick plexes from Boaz. Just ragdolling Big E Langston. If these two men defended their championships at WrestleMania 2, this would have been the main event here tonight. And it's looking to be a main event quality match. A second F3 Fitz from Boaz. Cover, center of the ring. Referee taking his time running in a circle. And the referee might have just screwed Boaz. That is a Showdown referee, it's worth noting. Langston now looking for a big ending. Boaz, though, reverses in a Christian DDT by Lesnar. Lesnar has hit 2 F3 Fifths, and Langston refuses to go away. These men are the beasts of their brands. And there it is, a J Bottom on the outside. That Uranage. This trying to get him in big ending position. Boaz with the reversal. Front neck lock into the European uppercut. Makes his way back into the ring. Telling Big E to come in. Big E obliges. Punch to the gut. An overhead belly to belly. Same move that put away Braun Strowman the same way. Now a kick out by Boaz. Let me try. Catch up on the chat here. Big E lifts him up. What's this? Trying to break the ribs of his opponent now. Big E, very smart. Back on the ribs of Boaz after those knees, and then the ultimate splash. Now looking to cap it off, perhaps? No, Boaz fighting back. Big E. Arm drag, down goes Lesnar. Langston versus Lesnar. Here we go, off the ropes. And a tackle right to the chest of Lesnar. This is it, going for the big ending. With the titties out. Reversal. He was going for a third big ending. A reversal by Boaz into the DDT. And here we gonna go. A third F3 fifths by Lesnar. Referee again out of position. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. A big meaty match ends with a Boaz victory and a win for Monday Night Raw. This has to be it, says Lance, and he's correct. It depends on the brand. It depends. I'm gonna do qualifiers. Yeah, I would like to do qualifiers, and if I book everything right, I should have time for qualifiers. Big win for Boaz, says Lance. 2-1 showdown, says Stevens. That was a close match, a big meaty match, a pretty long match too. It felt like neither man able to put the other away. Of course, until the very end. I guess that's how all matches go.
Here is your winner.
A big win for Roar and a big win for Boaz here, pinning the former Universal Champion. He's not yet been pinned this season or submitted. 2 losses on his record, though. We're getting put through a table. And that countout loss to Nakamura as well. You got to think he's not happy about those. Now it's time for the only tag team match of the night. The Showdown Tag Team Champions taking on the Roar Tag Team Champions. It is the Queef Club making their entrance right now. That is Wee Guy on the right, and on the left, that is the fan favorite, the spawn of Hunter Dudley. That is Bell's Palsy Wally. Let me find out. He was sending those texts through. If it was him, me, and my bodyguard will handle him in a 2-on-1 match, says Youngblood. This is a big Boaz win, also known as a BBW. Nice. I can't believe in Britain they call their top news channel the Big Black Cock. It's kind of weird, right? These men are your Showdown Tag Team Champions some way, somehow. They defeated the Summer Taker and Winter Taker. Shocking upset victory for them to win the belts, and then they retained against Braun Strowman and Riley's Monster at WrestleMania 2 by way of countout, though. These men, unlikely champions, trying to hold on to those belts any way they can. What is this lull, says Lance, and here they are, the REW Roar Tag Team Champions. On the right, that is Randy Orton, formerly known as Carlin Durson. On the left, No Hope, formerly known as Last Hope, formerly known as Ricky Hope, formerly known as Zay Hope. No Hope has had a lot of iterations, but he's finally settled on one, it seems. Last Hope and No Hope sharing the same body type. Can No KO get a win finally? Oh yeah. They've lost both their matches, haven't they? If we look at the win-loss record in the tag team division, the Roar Tag Team Champions have lost to both the Venom Tag Champs, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, and against the RWF Tag Team Champions, Lance and Dean Stevens. Lance and Dean Stevens undefeated at 2-0 in tag team contests. Here we go. Hook. Into the corner. Here goes No Hope. Is this the first time that we're seeing Weed Guy and Bell's Palsy Wally this season? Oh my god, yeah, I think it is. Yeah, very ha ha ha. We have to fight these men, Lance. Be scared. Be very scared of Weed Guy and Bell's Palsy Wally. The Flashpoint versus Showdown show. We will see Lance and Stevens taking on these two men. European Uppercut. Randy Orton, former Solar Champion and a multiple-time Universal Champion. He's held the Universal Championship 3 times. Although his last reign ended way back in Season 2, and he lost a ladder match to Cedric Alexander. Yo says Christopher Nelson is here, and he will be taking on Christopher Nelson will be taking on Jimmy Uso at the Flashpoint versus Showdown show in a battle of the Chance Choice Champion versus the Russian Champion. Very professional rambling. Yeah, right. Was that loud? It's not even my phone. See, I put my phone on silent. That was not actually my phone. Because I have an Android, not my phone. Because I am a Chad. Back body drop from Hope. Down goes Weed Guy. Into the corner. Tag made. In comes Randy Orton. So who do you have in this one? Here's some interesting lore. The Queef Club. You see Weed Guy and Bell's Palsy Wally here. The third member of the Queef Club is Mr. Monkey King, the son of Harambe. But originally there was a 4th member of the Queef Club, and he was mainly a manager, didn't really wrestle for the group. And that man, you'll know today by the name of No Hope. That's right, No Hope used to be a member, a leader and manager for the Queef Club. And that was a long, long time ago now, it seems. I don't mind who wins, says Dean. How are you, says Blanco. I'm doing great. I said I was going to stream every day for the next week, and I was kind of lying because I didn't wind up streaming yesterday. Sorry. Tag made. In comes Hope. Big Enziguri. Down goes Weed Guy. Weed Guy and Bell's Palsy Wally have had a surprising amount of success as of late. Weed Guy wrestles, modeled after his hero Roman Reigns. Uses a lot of the same maneuvers. Bell's Palsy Wally might not look it for his size, but he's actually a super heavyweight. Makes him hard to take down, hard to put away. That means he hits harder than it looks like he does. Running single leg drop kick on the outside. Throws Weed Guy back into the ring. Hope now looking to finish things off, cap it off with the last shot. The last horizon, he calls it, but a rope break is going to save Weed Guy, it looks like. So, Nelson, who do you have in this one? You a big fan of No Hope? Or do you think Weed Guy and Bell's Palsy Wally have a shot here? I think we know what Hope's going for here. The same maneuver Austin Dynamite was able to pin Bray Wyatt with. Back on Venom versus Flashpoint. There it is, that drive-by drop kick. He just kicked Bell's Palsy Wally right in the ass. Or now with a Uranage. What is that called? The moment of silence is what that's called. That back suplex into Uranage. The moment of silence. Roman Reigns used to do it back in FCW, by the way. So there's some lore for you. Sweep kick by No Hope. Down goes Weed Guy. Weed Guy used to tag with... This is going to be surprising. You're going to not have expected this. Weed Guy used to be tag team partners with RVD. Shocking, right? No Hope is a former RWF Grand Champion. So technically, the team of No Hope and Randy Orton, they're 2 former world champions. trying to coexist. Randy Orton, front neck lock, and you know he's thinking about a big vertical suplex. Down goes Weed Guy. The unlikely tag team duo of Weed Guy and Bell's Palsy Wally finding themselves representing Showdown in a championship capacity here on the Versus show. A role that could have been held by the Summer Taker and Winter Taker. It could have been held by Braun and Riley's Monster, but no. These are the two men that find themselves atop the division. Oh damn, Weed Guy, I remember him, says Youngblood. Yeah, right? Weed Guy changed his name to The Cunt for a little bit, then to Weed Cunt. But we're just gonna call him Weed Guy. I don't think we need a character called Cunt anything. This is a kid's show, come on. Orton now busting open Weed Guy on the outside. They're just brawling out here. Weed Guy can brawl. He's been underrated. Him and RVD got along for a reason. It's because they both carried their weight, at least for a time. Before RVD fell in love with The Miz, and we got the Holly Weed Guys. Or the Hollyweed Boys is what they were, right? Yeah. Big wrestling style takedown there by Weed Guy, European uppercut, as Randy Orton, the master, the DNF. Just kidding. Gets up to his feet. European uppercut. And there it is. Speaking of DNFs, one connects right there, lays out Weed Guy, and Bell's Palsy Wally quickly gonna break that up. Now going after No Hope, trying to get rid of the man. Nope says absolutely not. Gut punches to Bell's Palsy Wally. There it is. Wally now finds himself in the bully choke. Hope uses his submission finisher on the man that's not even legal. And Wally might be done for on the outside. There it is, Randy Orton doing his classic taunt. And oh my god, that was a pretty cool sequence. And there's no way Weed Guy is gonna kick out of that one. Randy Orton and No Hope just make a mockery of the Showdown Tag Team Champions there at the end. That was pretty cool. The bully choke to Bell's Palsy Wally. Randy Orton taunts, hits the RKO for the 1, 2, 3. And that is another win for Roar to put on the board. I'm sorry, who's the master of the DNF? Blasphemy, says Stevens. That is their first win. That is their first win of the season. Shockingly. But I guess they've had some pretty tough competition. Let's get out of here and into part 2 of the show. As it loads it up. I believe now it's 2 and 2, yeah. Yes, it is, and here he is, the king of the ring, AJ Styles. But let's not forget, that match was 2 days ago, and AJ wrestled 3 matches. He took 3 Kinshasas, 4 Kinshasas in that match, just getting kneed right in the brain. And now he's got to go head-to-head with Peyton Peace, who hasn't wrestled since the Czar of the Ring tournament. So who do you have in this one? Both men, at the moment, undefeated. Another match where you could argue it is unstoppable versus immovable. AJ Styles, former Solar Champion, former RWF Grand Champion. Had one reign with each of those championships. He's a former 2-time Intercontinental Champion. Not to mention he's held the Hardcore Championship as well in RWF. We are 2-2. And it's come to this Peyton Peace representing the Showdown brand. And he is the czar of the ring, the Egyptian agitator he is known as. Coming down to the ring with some swagger, I must say. Oof. Czar versus Kang. I believe this is the first time we've ever had a matchup like this. Remember last year's Czar of the Ring was Jodolph Schittler. And then last year's Kang of the Ring was Bowiz. I don't believe they ever had a match. Here it is, big punch right at the gate from Peace. Now a gut kick and a Miz-style DDT afterwards by AJ Styles. Very smart. Who do you have in this one? Who do you have taking the big win here? There it is, modified fuckbuster from AJ Styles. Both men now going to tie up in Peyton Peace, outpowering AJ Styles. Like, it's not very shocking. Peyton didn't want a silly outfit. Yeah, Peyton coming out in his normal attire. AJ Styles has embraced the King gimmick, it seems. Peyton Peace not so much, and a beautiful impaler DDT by Peace. Peace, the former two-time Universal Champion, now gets a shot at the championship in the future at Beach Blast. Whoever holds the belt, currently held by Daniel Bryan, and a kick out by Peace. Back elbow by Peace to Styles. Goes for the super kick, not going to happen. Gut kick, and here we go. Welcome to Georgia. Off the ropes, going for it very early. That phenomenal knee drop. And a soccer kick to the back. Peyton Peace has a bit of a spat, I'd say, some history and some hatred for the current Universal Champion, Daniel Bryan. It's worth noting Daniel Bryan is actually the man that killed Jihadi James, or James Kebab. The man the El Kebab group was named after. Daniel Bryan was, of course, fooled by Kevin Spacey. Remember that. Trying to get his hands on the Infinity Stones. Back in season 4, Daniel Bryan actually ended the life of James Kebab there. Peace not very happy about that one. I think he would love to get his hands on Bryan. If Bryan's able to hold the championship until Beach Blast, our version of SummerSlam. Here it is, a figure 4 arm lock by Peace. And he's hurt Kip up by Styles. Running, jumping clothesline, not going to happen. Instead, here we see Peace taking him to the corner, driving him headfirst into it. AJ Styles and Lance have not the same history, but it's worth noting AJ Styles and Nakamura unable to end the tag reign of Keemstar and Harper, while Lance and Bowiz were. Also, if we go back to RWF reality, when Lance fighting against the Federation 5, AJ Styles eventually voluntarily joined the group after his failures against it. So Lance and Styles have punched each other in the face numerous times. Here it is off the top, cover, and a kick out by AJ Styles. Peace unable to put him away, arm drag, down goes Peace. This, I believe, is a first-time matchup as well, not just because it's Kang versus Czar, but because Styles has always been on Roar. Payne's only been on Venom and Showdown. Here it is, rolls him over. Went for the Billy Goat's Curse submission, not going to happen. Too close to the ropes instead, looking to hit this in the corner, going for a Sphinx Bomb. Styles unable to avoid it. A Sphinx Bomb, that 5-star Sphinx Bomb. A cover by Peace. Not enough. You could say it's not surprising. Could be a resiliency pop. I'd argue it probably is after the punishment Nakamura put Styles through. And let's not forget, Styles had a very hard-fought match, surprisingly, against Bo Dallas as well in the same show. And before Hyphen walked out, Hyphen did get some serious hits on Styles as well. He's been through the ringer the past 3 days. AJ is hard to beat, but he took 3 Sunlight Yellow top rope RK overdrives. Oh yeah. Forearm to the back, not going to happen. Peace out of the way. Now Irish Whip throwing Styles into the corner. Back first there he lands. Oh, he just impregnated AJ Styles, it looks like. Some gimmick infringement from Peyton Peace. Running neck snap. We have 2 matches left after this one. Russian champion versus, here it is, Intercontinental champion. Here it is, the calf slicer. Could get Peace to submit here? No. It's interesting to note, both these men have submission signature moves. Forgot about the Gentleman Shagger. I still have the Gentleman Shagger, by the way, as your alt attire. I did change your main attire, though, to match your new one. I saw you had, and here it is. Ushigoroshi? No. Instead, turns it around. Cover here. Peace able to kick out at 1. He was struggling, though. I still have the Gentleman Shagger attire, and I can use it if you ever want me to. Or I can just change it to a normal alternate. It's up to you. The Gentleman Shagger. Here we go. Peace now. Takes down Styles. Rope to the throat. Cover here by Peace, and a kick out at 2. After this match, we have Jimmy Uso, the Russian champion, going head-to-head with Drew McIntyre, the Intercontinental champion. As well as the main event, Solar versus Universal Champion. Not the first time the Solar and Universal Champion have gone head-to-head, though, it's worth noting. Here it is, cover. 1, 2, and a kick out after that long dart. See, that might be the best move for Peace to use. The Sphinx Bomb's great and all, but it targets the midsection. AJ Styles has taken the most damage to the head, for sure. After that match with with Shinsuke Nakamura. Multiple Kinshasas. Save the Gentleman Shagger for special proper ass beatings. I like it. And then there it is, the season 6 special, the superplex to the outside. And that's the same angle and spot AJ was dropped by Hyphen. In their match at the King of the Ring tournament, back elbows by Styles. The King of the Ring now on the outside, looking to drop Peyton Peace with this neck breaker, that suplex lift neck breaker. Who knows when I'll need to use the last of my own. Here it is. Oh. Seems to be a sell from the Pele kick. Styles landing a Pele kick on the outside. And now Peace throws him head first, forehead, skull cracking against that post, and that's very smart, and that's where I believe Peace should be targeting. Trying to bust open the brain of AJ Styles. That's definitely the place that's taken the most punishment recently. An undefeated streak will come to an end here tonight. Will it be Peace's or AJ Styles? And here we go, the giant swing from Peyton Peace. Shoulder tackle, down goes Peace. Goes for a running drop kick, not going to happen. Peace overhand punch, caught by Styles, and a punch of his own. Forearm now. Takes Peace down to one knee. Styles not going to let him get away with that. Pulls him back up to his feet. Peace carried over to the corner. But he's going to retaliate here against Styles with some back elbows. Gut kick to Peace. Both men wearing white belts. What does that mean? Gut kick. No! Beautiful! Rolling. Double axe handle. Just laying out AJ Styles. I didn't even know Peace had that move in his kit. That was beautiful. Peace goes for a punch. Styles saw it coming, avoids it now, climbs out to the apron himself, dropping Peace, spine first on the apron. And these two are murdering each other here in this match. The two most high quality, prestigious shows going head to head here tonight. Not surprising to see. Every single man on the show giving their all. Probably just offended some Flashpoint and Venom wrestlers, but hey, these shows have been around the longest. Oh no, again, very smart. Peace. Able to bust open AJ Styles a lawn dart for a second time, and a cover here by Peace. No, last second kick out by Styles. It's worth mentioning. Although Peace did win his first Universal Championship with the Sphinx Bomb against the Summer Taker, he won his second championship with a lawn dart to Scares. Both men fighting in the corner. Bit of revenge here. Styles doing the same thing to Peace that Peace had earlier done to him in this match, using that top rope to swang him. Figure 4 arm lock here by the King of the Ring. Peace and Styles have both had 2 World Championship reigns each, worth noting. 1 Solar, 1 Grand for Styles, and 2 Universal for Peace, who just hit a super kick. James Kebab's old finishing move, actually, and a kick out by Styles. James Kebab used to use both the super kick and the 630 senton as his finishers. AJ went for a jumping clothesline. Peace gets out of the way. Stomp, not going to happen. That headbutt by Styles. Couldn't have been. I wouldn't use my head as a weapon when it's pouring blood like that. But you never know what they're going to go through to beat each other. And a beautiful German suplex lays out the Czar of the Ring. Here it is. Styles begging him up to his feet. Phenomenal. Forearm connects. Right on the button. Cover here. No, not enough. Both men at this point have kicked out of each other's finishers once. Styles is kicked out of the Sphinx Bomb. And there it is. Peace kicks out of the phenomenal forearm. You got to think AJ Styles, after the Styles Clash, wasn't able to put away Bo Dallas in one go, and it took 3 to put down Nakamura. Got to think he's mixing it up, going to try using the phenomenal forearm more, but still unable to put away Peyton Peace. And hey, lift DDT here. I've been calling it a brainbuster incorrectly. Does just as much damage, obviously. AJ being tested tonight. Yeah, he is. He's been through so much punishment recently. Very smart to go for the forearm instead of the clash, I'd say. Trying to mix things up a little bit, but still not enough to put away the 2-time former Universal Champion, the current Czar of the Ring. I would not be dismayed if I was AJ. He's in there against a top quality opponent. Maybe didn't even expect to put him away in one. And here it is, perhaps going for a second Sphinx Bomb, and sets him up for the hard cam. Peace knows how to make the money, setting up a Sphinx Bomb for the hard cam, and a kick out at 2 by the King of the Ring. The King of the Ring kicks out of the Sphinx Bomb at 2, and now going for a third Sphinx Bomb, but Styles sees it coming, punches to the head of Peyton Peace. Styles avoiding catastrophe potentially here. Styles now has Peace on the ropes. What is this? Swinging TKO onto the top rope. That was a beautiful maneuver by AJ Styles. Now up to the top, doing everything he can to try and put away Peyton Peace, the Czar of the Ring, here tonight. No, went for a Dragon Rana or a jumping senton. Either way, it's not going to land. Peace reverses on the outside in a horrific crash landing for the King of the Ring. AJ running away from Peace back into the ring. No, don't taunt from behind. Peace going to take advantage with an inverted power slam, a move AJ's very familiar with, a la Shinsuke Nakamura. And spiking AJ right on the crown with the DDT. Very smart to target the forehead. And look at that. Look how much blood is pouring out of the face. I think there's a bit of brain coming out of AJ Styles right there. Oh, went for it again. That discus double axe handle. AJ saw it coming, but he didn't see that coming. Then up kick to the head, and there it is, the Scottish sickle. Using a bit of Dean Stevens offense, and here we go, the submission here, targeting the head Very smart. AJ refuses to tap in the flip over piece. This is a really good match. Piece now. Here it is. Welcome to Georgia for a second time this match. AJ Styles now targeting the gut. What's he going for here? A second phenomenal forearm, maybe? Yes. Waiting for Peace to get up to his feet. Very smart by AJ. Mix things up. Phenomenal forearm. A second phenomenal forearm hits. Cover on Peyton Peace, who's now busted open as well. Both men bleeding. And Peace able to kick out of a second phenomenal forearm. Thinking about a third? No, Peace is down still. AJ, spinal tap, doesn't connect. No, lands right in the spine. A horrific landing for AJ. And a kick. Oh my god, a very late kick out. 2.90th. There by Styles. Absolute catastrophe. Dear God, both want this dub and both need the dub. Back elbow. Styles hits a drop kick out of the corner. You see Peace throwing AJ into the corner. You gotta think he wants to hit another lawn dart. He thinks that's the way to beat Styles here, ramming his head into the post. Drop to a hold by Peace. AJ stunned. Oh, AJ, that was close. Yeah, right. Two Sphinx bombs, two phenomenal forearms. Neither enough in this match. Back rotation, back suplex. I'm astounded. Peace has the energy to do something like that this late into the match. See, and these are world title challengers, Lance. You're a solo champion. You fear the AJ Styles we're seeing in this matchup? There it is, the knee drop by AJ. Phenomenal knee drop. Taking the holder, cash in whoever they want, no matter the brand. No one's ever done it, but I assume it's possible. I was thinking about doing something differently this season with the Executive Order briefcase. I'll get into it after this. This could be the end of the match. No. AJ quickly fights out of the Billy Goat's curse, but that could have been a resilience pop and another DDT. Dropping Styles right on his brain. AJ Styles, he's got to be done. That head, it's got to be over. Yeah, Peace smells blood. He's going for the lawn dart here, repeatedly trying to get AJ in that corner. After this match, during the next match entrances, I'll talk about Executive Order. I'm going to take a few 5 stars to put AJ down, Lance. Michinoku driver here. Peace now. Has AJ in the corner again. And this is what he's been looking for. Peace very smart to target the brain of AJ. A third lawn dart spiking the brain of Styles against the turnbuckle. And Peace picks up a W to put Showdown up 3-2 here tonight. Okay, so the idea I had with the Executive Order briefcase is that there would be 3 tiers. Like, you would get the briefcase, and then you defend it once, and then you can, so you get the briefcase. And once you have the briefcase, all it lets you do is you can schedule a match ahead of time for any mid-card title you want. You defend it once, then you can cash in on any mid-card title at any time, maybe. Defend it twice. Now you can set up a championship for the world title and defend it 3 times. You can cash in on the world title after a match. I was thinking of doing it like tiers, where like earn the briefcase and then you can, depending on how many times you defend it, maybe, is the what you can cash it in on. I don't know. We'll see. I'm still throwing around ideas for the Executive Order briefcase. If you defend it a certain amount of times, you get better opportunity. Yeah, gonna be an excellent match. Both me and AJ. Here we go. Mid-card title versus mid-card title. Drew McIntyre, the Intercontinental Champion, defeated Luke Harper at WrestleMania 2 to earn that title belt for the 2nd time in his career.
The following contest is
First time he won the Intercontinental Championship, of course, was from Hyphen at the Lamentation Chamber. Good idea. You can see how brave and greedy people are. So yeah, maybe you get it once and you can cash in on it, any mid-card title. Defend it twice and you can set up a match for any world title. And you defend it 3 times and then you could cash in on any world title. And when I say cash in, I mean like post-match out of nowhere. We'll see. I might not do it. I might do it. Sometimes it's better to just have the guy with the belt like in the background and kind of forget about him, because it's just a bigger surprise when they do cash in. Like, I think Cesaro might have had the best cash in, because he was hated, and then people forgot he even won the briefcase. And here he is. A man that's held that for multiple seasons. The Russian champion is here. It is Jimmy. Dead Cold Uso, Austin. It's up to you. Call him whatever you will. He is another 2-time Universal Champion. A very short first reign when he was betrayed by the Uso family. And a long second reign, and a very good second reign, where he defended against multiple people. Did very well for himself until being cashed in one night after a match with Fidel Fidescar by Kofi Kingston. It was Kofi Kingston that finally ended his second reign with a cash-in. Kofi lost it after a horrific back injury against Dwayne Uso at the Rumble. Though, Kofi never back up to that main event level ever again. I got Jimmy, says Dean. If Jimmy wins this, then Showdown wins the night 4-3. It's worth noting, I believe Drew McIntyre has not been pinned nor submitted yet this season. Jimmy has, because he was in the Czar of the Ring tournament and lost. Both men brawling right out the gate. McIntyre is 2-0. And Jimmy is 1-1. Jimmy has a win over Kurt Hawkins and then a loss to Big E. Here it is from behind. Back suplex to Jimmy. Got 1 vote for Jimmy in this match, expecting him to win. This is the co-main event. After this, you will see Daniel Bryan versus Lance Uppercut. See, Interbrand World Championship matches are not uncommon. Every Survivor Series, the last 2 Survivor Series, we saw Venom vs. Showdown versus Roar, the Solar versus Venom versus Universal Champions. Of course, in Season 1, actually, at Money in the Bank, we saw Randy Orton versus Cesaro, Universal versus Solar Champion. And tonight we're doing it again. This is the second ever one-on-one Showdown versus Roar Championship match. There's a beautiful powerbomb there by McIntyre. It's worth noting, on episode 8 of Season 6, we will be determining a new Venom champion. That's right, Summer Taker vacated the Venom Championship at Ramblemania 2. Tonight we'll determine a new Venom on Venom vs. Showdown, we'll determine a new Venom champion. In the main event, it will be a 6-way elimination match. The 6 mid-card champions will all be in one match and will become the next Venom champion. And then they'll vacate their title. That's right. So all 6 current mid-card champions will be in one elimination match that will determine the new Venom champion. And obviously, if that person's not already on Venom, they'll be switched to the Venom brand. The current mid-card champions at the moment are Judolph Schittler, Chat Choice champion. Here we go, beautiful. Frog splash there by Jimmy. Jimmy up to the top. He had an Uso splash, but he's not done yet. Immediately back up. And immediately going for more. Look at this. Dead Cold Stunner misses. You got Jodolph Schittler. Drew McIntyre. Jimmy Austin. Look at this. Claymore kick incoming. No. Both men avoiding each other's finishers here. Jimmy Uso, Drew McIntyre, Adam Kennedy, Christopher Nelson, Austin Dynamite, and Jodolph Schittler are the 6 current mid-card champions, and they'll be going one-on-one in a 6-way elimination match to determine the next Venom champion, is the deal. So one of them will be upgraded to the Venom champion from a mid-card champion. Here it is, Jimmy up to the top. Jimmy now hits a second Uso splash. Still not even thinking about a cover and a big knee to McIntyre. Punch right to the face, now one to the back. And another brutalizing the Intercontinental Champion. Double axe handles, finally able to take him down. Drew McIntyre is 2-0 this season. Jimmy 1-1. McIntyre in his second reign as Intercontinental Champion. He's held the Chance Choice Championship back in RWF once. Jimmy now pile driver to Drew McIntyre. Jimmy, 2-time Universal Champion, like I said, longest reigning Russian champion. Jimmy now from the top. What's he thinking? Dead cold stunner, and again McIntyre gets out of the way. McIntyre avoids another dead cold stunner, goes for the Scottish headbutt, Scottish kiss he calls it. But Jimmy saw it coming, a big European uppercut instead for your troubles, Drew. And here it is, seems to be a Season 6 special. I don't know why, out of nowhere. It's happening so much this season. I might just take it off of people. It's really weird. Because nothing is different than last season. It didn't happen this much last season. Maybe there was an update for the game, but I kind of doubt that because 20's been out for a long time. Battlegrounds came out. Big knee on the outside. McIntyre lifts up Jimmy. Right to the eyes by Jimmy on the floor. Overhand punch. It's worth noting McIntyre's been bloodied. It's a very bloody night between the two old brands, Showdown and Roar. Back elbows to the gut of McIntyre. Jimmy lifts him up. Back elbows by Drew. Drew comes in. Jimmy comes in. Punch right to the face. Drew McIntyre now. Butterfly. Hold into the future shock DDT. And that could be it. No. Kick out at 2 by Jimmy Austin. Jimmy trying to solidify a win for Showdown here. Drew McIntyre trying to tie things before the main event. For Roar to win, both Drew McIntyre and Lance need to win. Easier said than done against people like Jimmy and Brian. Looks like he went for a Claymore kick there. Hey guys, look who it is.
How's your shitty stream going?
It's going shit.
Good.
I thought you had something to say or something.
No.
We got your guy. You remember Jimmy? How could you forget Jimmy?
Which Jimmy is this one?
Jimmy Uso. Austin.
Wait, Austin?
Jimmy Austin. Stone Cold, Dead Cold Jimmy Austin.
Oh, this isn't the Uso. Got it.
This is the Uso.
Wait, so... Wait.
Remember you made Jay become the J?
Yeah, I was
gimmick?
asking if the J was the... I thought it was the Uso, not the J. My bad.
Well, they're both Usos.
Yeah, that's what...
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the alcoholic one.
That's... Yeah. Yeah, this is the alcoholic Uso that beats his wife. No, his wife's dead!
What?
Naomi.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
Naomi's dead. A fucking pile driver, by the way.
Isn't that how Naomi died?
No. Naomi got chokeslammed
Oh.
by one of the Usos dressed as a gorilla into hell.
Oh.
Hello, Blazy YTT. Everyone on their best behavior. Special guest, yes.
I'm a special guest.
I think you're a special
at
guest.
this point.
At this point, yeah.
At this point.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Whoa!
McIntyre selling for Jimmy Stand. Oh, they're trading pile drivers. Now McIntyre with a pile driver of his own. Do you like my picture? I can't even see it, Blaze. It's a man in a blue hoodie, I believe, but I can't tell. What's up? It was off already, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I saw like a shitty pop-up.
Pop-up?
I wasn't sure if it was going to flip it here.
No, the pop-ups happen all the time. They don't show up on the stream itself, though.
Oh.
I love your picture, Blaze, even though I can barely see it. I love it.
It's a guy standing.
It looks like a guy standing to me as well. Jimmy trying to weaken the legs here. Does he even have legs?
I don't think he has legs.
I don't think Jimmy has legs. I guess he does the tequila sunrise. Maybe see that. So, what do you do? Well, I put on a shitty wrestling game and then I talk over it. Do you want to be in my shitty wrestling game universe? Claymore! That's what he calls his finisher because he's Scottish.
Oh, I thought it was because he liked explosives.
That too.
Oh.
Jimmy down. The Claymore kick lands, and that's going to be it for Jimmy here tonight.
Wow.
Oh my god, that's a lot of blood. The Intercontinental Champion has defeated the Russian Champion. So Felix, what's going on right now is this is Roar versus Showdown.
Oh, so this is like a special event, huh?
Kinda, not really.
Oh, okay.
I decided to do this before the draft or switch it or whatever. We're still in the first leg. This is episode 6 of the season. Very early on.
So you're going slow, huh?
Going slow here.
Here is your winner, Drew McIntyre.
And here we go, main event time. 3-3, says Dean Stevens. That's right, we're tied at 3-3 between Roar and Showdown.
Just, sort of fell off.
Jimmy rolling out of here.
Just fucking fell.
Jimmy rolling on out. And that puts Drew McIntyre at 3-0 this season. Jimmy at 1-2. Not a good season so far for Mr. Jimmy.
Some could say he's getting too old.
He's getting too old for this.
Gray hair.
This gray ass hair. I watched WWE a couple times, says Blaze. Sure, I guess. WWE, it's okay.
I haven't heard of that. What is that?
It's,
Is
Oh,
scheduled
it's Lance Armstrong. Fuck that.
fuck that. Yeah, fuck that. We don't talk about WWE here, Blaze. We don't talk about that. Here comes the Solar Champion, the man that put away Bo Lesnar. In the main event of Ramblemania 2. Lance Uppercut is here, and he is holding the Solar Championship, the top dog on the Raw brand, going head-to-head with the top dog on the Showdown brand here in our main event tonight. Oh,
Who's he gonna use the ton to throw away?
he's gonna throw it away. Daniel Bryan's the current Universal Champion.
Oh, you can't use the
No, that's just rude. Daniel Bryan won the Universal Championship in an elimination fatal 4-way match at WrestleMania 2. With Big E, John Cena, Big E former champion, John Cena, and the J.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Do I?
Huh?
Do I remember that one?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you remember that one.
I don't know.
The first Ramblemania's main event, or WrestleMania, or whatever we didn't call it Ramblemania yet. The main event was John Cena, Batista, Jimmy Uso, Randy Orton. That was elimination as well. And then Randy Orton won with stomps to Cena.
That's right.
The final two was Randy Orton and John Cena. I'm pretty sure that was thrilling. Stomps. Here he comes, Punished Venom, Daniel Bryan, the current Universal Champion. He's changed the Universal title. It's an organic version of the title. No leather, no animal meat.
What is made out of them?
Hemp.
Oh. Why?
Because he's a hippie. Go green. Recycle. What's wrong with you?
What about?
Besides his mechanical arm,
It's not green.
It's not green.
His belt is not green.
Main event time. Here we go. Yes, yes, yes. Blaze, you said you have a superstar in this game. By that, I assume you mean wrestler. Because we call them wrestlers here because we're serious goddamn business.
Very serious.
You're going to have to type the hashtags and the details for your guy so I can find him and download him. And here we go right off the bat. Main event time. Got a hammerlock here by Brian.
Oh,
Popular.
got a hammerlock by Lance Arm.
By Lance. It's a popular move used by police, so I'm not surprised Lance knows how to use it. Fujiwara armbar here by Brian.
And his arm is broken.
That arm is solar powered, says Dean. It's possible.
Very green.
Very green. Butterfly suplex, perhaps. No, reversed. And an arm drag instead by Lance. Lance, most famous for his beatdown of a black man in the main event of WrestleMania 2, and a DNF.
Did not finish.
Yeah, that's what it means. Did not finish. The DNF.
What did not finish?
Living. He killed him. Daniel Bryan's dead now.
Got
Zombie Bryan up to his feet. Cravat suplex, very uncomfortable. Was that your phone?
it.
Ding. I threw it on your bed before.
Oh,
Because it was right here and it rang right next to the mic.
oh no.
So I wonder how loud that was.
Yeah, it's my iPad's on and my phone got a message because they're all connected.
Daniel Bryan will be taking on the RWF Grand Champion, of course, Speedy, on our next show in the main event. That is Flashpoint versus Showdown. So far, Roar and Showdown are tied 3-3, with this being the 7th and last match of the show.
Oh, Lance got eliminated, right?
He's out of the Rumble. Clothesline to the outside by Bryan. Kick to the leg. Both men collide. Both men collide again. Both men collide again.
And they're back in it.
Back in the ring goes Bryan, and right behind him is Lance.
Lance is going to bounce him off the rope.
How do you feel about your Universal Champion being a murderer?
I mean, we have El Kebab here, so.
Well, he killed Jihadi James Kebab,
Oh, now
for Kevin Spacey.
Oh, okay, I don't think I like him.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
To be fair, he did kill Kevin Spacey because he realized he'd been fooled. But it still did happen. He killed James Kebab. It was quite loud, says Dean, about the cell phone under the mic. Yeah, sorry about that. Big overhand punch.
Calls had to be made.
He's making plays, all right?
Yep.
Making $1 million moves, as they say.
Yeah, it doesn't twice. It's annoying.
European uppercut by Bryan. Just holding him in a front neck lock. Lance, the bigger man in this match. Eats a kick right to the dick. Referee doesn't give a shit. Goes for the yes kicks. Lance sees it coming.
What is that? Just jabbing his elbow in his throat or something? What is
It's
this?
a Russian leg sweep off the ropes.
What was that move? I've never seen it before.
I think he did knees to the gut and then ended it with a Russian leg sweep at the end.
Oh, they're knees, got it.
Lance going for it. Classic Lance. The running uppercut in the corner. And as always, follows it up with this. The 5-star uppercut incoming. If he can hit it here on Bryan. And he can.
Oh my god. He punched him.
He punched him right in the chest.
Can't believe it.
I cannot believe it.
Ref slapping Bryan's shoulders.
Bryan able to kick out of the 5-star. I think that was a 3. I think the referee's biased. That is a showdown ref. That is a shakedown ref.
I don't know. He was slapping Bryan's elbow, shoulder. Trying to hurt him. I don't know.
Bryan reversal from behind. Tiger suplex. Bryan struggled to be much of anything for a long time in the Universe mode until out of nowhere in Season 4 was able to put away Dwayne Uso and win the Universal Championship. Lost it immediately in a rematch, though. Was able to surprise everyone, win the title in the main event, the co-main event of WrestleMania 2 to earn it back. This is his second reign as Universal Champion. Big Lariat takes down Lance. Goes for the yes kicks again, and once again Lance avoids it. And it's now throwing Bryan to the outside. A bit of brawling perhaps about to happen. Lance prefers to brawl outside the ring before he finishes things in the ring in a second DNF.
Why is he like to do this?
Because he's a good friend with Dean Stevens, the innovator and the master of the DNF.
No, I meant like fight outside the ring.
Because he's a brawler. Look, he's the son of Big Boss Man.
Oh yeah.
He's a brawling bastard, this guy.
Yep, and he's fallen to the
And Daniel Bryan proving he can brawl with the best of them. Overhand punch by Bryan, kick to the chest, overhand punch. Bryan beating the shit out of Lance, uppercut here. The son of Big Boss Man. Now busted open and bloodied.
No countouts today.
No count out just yet. We've had plenty of count outs here in our REW. It's the DNF because it's the DNF. Yeah, I agree. Of course. It's the DNF. Get over it. Clothesline to the corner by Bryan. Bryan's got to be looking forward to his match with Tyler Flight. And things... I'd lean towards choosing Bryan on that one. Bryan's submission includes...
Shit, it's a pin.
It's a cover after a nothing move, but hey, in Universe, anything happens in a kick-out.
Yep. Sure he does.
Sure goddamn diddly does.
Oh,
Big
shit.
hip up. Bryan now another running jumping lariat. Lance up to his feet. Another one right to the chin of Lance. And Lance retreats to the apron. I'm going Bryan against Speedy because Speedy's got those injured arms and Daniel Bryan's finisher is literally
Bryan just punches it off.
a submission.
My God.
Taking advantage of your opponent's arms. I would not do that, says Lance. What do you mean? Lance now hits the pop-up uppercut. That Swiss death, if you will, cover here on Bryan. And Bryan out at 2.5. 2.8? What would you give that?
2.
Okay, that was out of 2.
Yep.
That was out of 2. Jawbreaker by Bryan. Bryan is Universal Champion for a reason. Running forearm, laying out Lance. Lance doing very well for himself. Able to stay alive, but so is Daniel Bryan now locking in the cattle mutilation here. Trying to get a submission out of the Solar Champion, and not just yet it's going to happen. Here is Yes Lock. That's right, the finishing mover I was talking about before. This is going to be a big, big problem for Speedy on our next show.
Oh, well, he got out of that pretty fast.
That looks like a resiliency pop to me. Big double leg takedown here by Lance. Reversals back and forth. Neither man able to get a concrete advantage, it looks like.
Nope, not at all.
Not at all.
Always
In the corner, goes for the drop kick. It hurts his ass, and a big clothesline absolutely murders Daniel Bryan there.
Very good move. But Bryan still going up. Was that a Superman punch?
That was just a running forearm, it looked like to me.
Oh, okay.
Big kick to the head by...
I saw it jump,
Lance.
so it's like, oh, it must be a long range move.
It must be a running jumping move. Every
He raked his back.
a rank of the back. I'm back from the bathroom. No problem, Blaze. I mean, I can download your guide, but only if he's in 2K19, and only if you tell me what to search for when I download him. There's a figure 4 arm lock by Daniel Bryan.
You said we don't have 2K20.
I do. That game sucked. That game is horrible. So I went back to 19.
So it's the newest one. You have to stay updated, don't you know?
Okay, so his name is Blaze Cabello. Okay, I'll look for him.
Oh, the ref.
Oh,
is
down
fucking
goes the ref.
dead.
APW Blaze Cabello. Okay, I just screenshotted it.
Lance trying to detain Bryan. He's resisting arrest. So he knocks
Daniel
him
Bryan
back.
resisting arrest. Here's a single leg takedown. Okay, I'll look for him, Blaze. Thank you for giving me the deets. Shoulder tackle. Daniel Bryan is resisting arrest and he's trying to escape up to the top rope. Misses the elbow.
And he gets pinned for it.
Cover
Let's see.
by Lance. Bryan misses the elbow and Lance gets the win. They call it a high-risk maneuver for a reason,
Oh,
folks.
God.
And the Solar Champion has just pinned the Universal Champion.
Bryan has been arrested.
I am the law, lol, says Lance. Daniel Bryan is under arrest here tonight. That puts Lil Haas. Ha 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 ha, says the chat. Says Stevens and Lance.
People loving this finish.
And what a great finish. The Solar Champion able to beat the Universal Champion. And Roar squeaks by Showdown 4-3 here tonight. Hey, normally Showdown gets the better of Roar, especially at Survival Series. Lance finally changing things. 4-3, Roar wins tonight. Brian went high risk and it did not pay off. So it's worth noting, on our next show, actually, upcoming, Big E gets his title shot against, what's his name? Daniel Bryan. Both of those men lost tonight. So we'll see what happens there. What's Raw and Showdown? It's, honestly, you want the honest answer? It's Raw and SmackDown is what Raw and Showdown are. That's all it is.
Never heard of those two things before.
Great match, awful finish, but Raw wins. Raw wins tonight. I think that's the end of the stream. Unless you guys want a chat choice match. I think, yeah, we're done. That's it, because the chat choice match, I feel like feckin' Mark Morgan should be here for that one. Anyway, thanks for coming, everybody. I love you all. I'll stream again tomorrow. This is probably a shorter show than usual, but hey, I'm fine with that. I'm good with that. I gotta use the bathroom anyway. Blaze, thanks for coming. Hope you subscribe. I'll look for your guy, and he'll be in. Well, if I can find him, obviously. Shouldn't be too hard. There shouldn't be many Blaze Cabellos on Community Creations. It shouldn't be hard to find him. I love you all. Bye-bye. How can you top that match and finish? I know, right? You can't.